All right, let's talk about the Swiss cheese method that you should use for every flight to help you manage your risk. So, the Swiss cheese method is essentially a block of cheese that has little holes in it. So, these little holes represent a hazard. A hazard is a present condition that could lead to or contribute to an unplanned or undesired event. So, for this example here, I say we have a hazard of having an uncoordinated stall, which could then lead to a spin if we're not fixing it. Now, a risk, that's the future impact of what a hazard could be if we don't control it. So, if we don't fix this uncoordinated stall, it's going to lead to a risk of spinning, which we don't want to do. But if we have the Swiss cheese here, and let's say we're going out to go fly, and this is your first solo flight, well, first off, is we have minimums. And so, what if we wake up and we have a bad night's of sleep? That's going to add a hole. Then let's say too, our minimums, we have to have at least winds that are not more than 10 knots, but it's 15. Well, that's another hole. And then we go up there and our ceilings, they are at like 3,000. We were supposed to have 5,000. That's another hole. And we go up there and the fuel truck isn't available. And so now we're like at half tanks, and that's another hole. And you see how we're getting more and more holes to the point to where all these hazards is now creating just one massive risk. And that's how I like to basically analyze each of my flights to make sure that my risk management is set properly. So I'm not going up there with just one huge risk. I want to have as little holes as possible to make my flight as safe as I possibly can.